Hello, good evening. It's Gavin Bass 2, having lots of technical problems. Maybe you'd be kind enough to let me know that it's working now. Don't know what's up, trying to get Dragoon into the party chat. Can't seem to be able to do it. Very sorry we've missed the qualifying. Let me just put a post up on Twitch to make sure that... let me just put a post up on Twitch to make sure... I think we're up and running now. We're in the pits. Sorry, I've missed the quali, and yeah, I've just got it on my phone, just confirming it. My biggest problem was getting Dragoon into the voice chat. I just don't know how to do it. We were in a party, but his voice wasn't coming through. There must be some setting within Xbox. But anyway, we've missed the quali, and we're going to go to the race now very shortly as the drivers set up for the evening. It's a bit annoying because Dragoon was going to help me with the comms, and yeah, Gazzer has said that he can hear you now. That's good. That is good. So Mexico, interesting course. We're just on the formation lap now, and I'll try and get up some information. Yeah, everybody's on medium tyres apart from Massey. He's going out on the hards. Mexico's a tricky track. It's 2,000 metres above sea level. It's got one of the longest straights and one of the fastest straights in the calendar. And along with that, it also has one of the longest stops. So I'm not too sure whether the game has integrated that, but whenever you're at 2,000 metres above sea level, things can get a bit tricky. I know from experience, certainly a lot of the corners on this, or certainly the tighter corners near the stadium, can be very slippy, so setup's most important. Safety cars on this track, from what I gather, is quite a high chance, at about 67%. So those on medium tyres will probably be at an advantage if there is a safety car. But congratulations to JJ Lato on pole position, Domar on second, Master G third, Dark Mark on fourth, Gareth on fifth, Miguel's sixth, Brewdog seventh, Jack Daniels eighth, he's a new man, Whitey 325 and 9, A72 AM at 11, Primal 10, Massey 12 and Gaming Minion 13. As we are ready to roll. Just waiting on the 5 lights. Let's hope we get a clean start. And they're away. What did the Red Bull do in the back there? Coming into the first turn. Big battle between Domar and Lato. Looks like Domar's done it in the Aston Martin with Lato's second half. Everybody staying quite neatly together at the very beginning of this race. No accidents so far, everybody's behaving. Looks quite clean. I must say I'm really missing Boone helping me with this, but I'll do my best to put up quite a basic screen. Riding on board with JJ Lato, who's chasing down Domar. Around the stadium part of the track. Around the very tight left and then the right. Right on the straight. Through the RRF in the straight. Passing straight in the circle. Holding on nicely around there. That marks up in the third place. Seems to be breaking into 3 groups now with the Aston, the Alpine and the Ferrari in the top 3. Let's have a wee look at position 4, see how we're going there. Gareth Mini Mad in the McLaren, Master G in the Williams, Beds in the RP. And behind that we have Massey leading his group, backwards not, Primal's just on the back. Yeah. Massey with a 10 going along the straight now with Whitey chasing down and A72 behind. Gaming Minion just behind that with Primal just behind them again. Jack Daniels just has not had a good start to this game, unfortunately. 16 seconds, 12 seconds behind. With the telemetry there, but he seems to be catching something. We'll just go back up to the leaders then swiftly. And yeah, Domar is now in the lead in the Aston with Lato chasing down the Dark Mark in behind. Master G is 2.3 seconds, 2.4 seconds behind the 3 leaders. So he's got a bit of work to do. But it's a long race and everything can happen. Domar's got that precious 1 second gap out of the RRF, Dark Mark, and Lato now having a chase. Let's go on board with the Dark Mark and see how he goes. Watch those laps. He's sitting with Nick battery, so he's in no rush to obviously have a strategy plan just to get on the back. Take a smooth way along the race, so we're going turn 1 into turn 2. Oh, Jack Daniels gets a 10-second penalty for corner cutting. That's just inexperience that we needed to gain. But don't let it put you off, Jack. Keep coming back and you get better and better at it each week. Lap 4 now. Still in the start mark with down Omar and Lappin. JJ Lappin, fast guys, came up in the second place as well. Separation going on with Master G and Bulldogs now separated. There is a bit of a battle going on between Miguel's and Massey. Brewdog and Miguel's even. Yeah, Brewdog's in the Haas and Miguel's in the RP. These guys can really like to see how they get on. I can assure you I need a bit of practice in this, and I also need Woodsy to show me how to introduce and bring people into the chat. Unfortunately, I'll not be able to do driver interviews afterwards. Don't give me too much of a hard time, lads. It's the first time I've ever done a stream. It's the first time I've ever commented and done commentary on my own as well, so I had quite a bit of preparation going into this, but while I was trying to get to the end, I missed an awful lot of it, so bear with me and I'll do my very best. This three-way battle now, A72 is wanting to come in play. He's 4 seconds behind Massey. And Whitey and Game and Minion look like they're going to have a bit of a battle. Let's have a look at them. Whitey's just going into the pit for some reason. Let's have a look and see what he's going in for after 6 laps. Oh, has he got wing damage? Yep, Whitey's picked up wing damage. I didn't see what happened there. Unfortunate for Whitey. But swiftly back to the leaders. JJ Lallis holding the lead in this Alpine. The Dark Mark now slipping quietly up in the second place in that Ferrari. Looking down from the helicopter view. And Domar's not far away either, 0.2 seconds behind. Fastest lap so far is Massey on 1:17.461 on the hard tyres. That's impressive. Let's have a watch at Massey just throughout this race, how he maybe brings that pick Salva up into the podium positions. He certainly is looking at the pace. Miguel's is another one to watch at 1:17.5. Massey's just improved in his fastest lap again at 1:17.3. The Dark Mark, JJ Lado and Domar are having some scrapping in second and third. Trying to chase Dark Mark down. This is going to be a DRS train if ever I've seen one. Have a wee look at the Haas of Brewdog. He's now chasing down Master G and the Williams. It's another tight battle. Brewdog just needs to get the boot down ever so slightly to get back on the tail of these guys, which he has done, but he's using quite a bit of battery. He's down to 48%. unfortunately, with the low numbers, it's going to be quite a job to comment on, because it looks to me like there's really two battles going on within the course, and that's the top three, and also with Brewdog and so. Still out front, but I can see the tail end or the front of car of Massey's. So Massey is catching. So the more these three guys fight, hopefully Massey will be able to. The three amigos in Mexico. Yiba, yiba, yiba. Andre, Andre, Andre. On a Wednesday night, sitting in P7 in a beautiful Red Bull as he slides round the corner beautifully. Gareth showing some rally experience there as he broadsides it round the turn before the straight. But unfortunately he's all out in his own, with Gareth Mini-Mad quite a bit behind at 3.5 seconds. So we'll just go back to the first lads, and yep, Lado's out front again, Darkmark in second, Domar hanging in third. Don't know too much about JJ Lado, only that he's very quick, but I do know enough about Darkmark and Domar to tell you that they're very clever drivers. They'll not be in any rush to make any silly moves. They know exactly what they're doing, they'll have a strategy in their mind, and they'll carry out that strategy as long as there's no accidents. Masters picked up a 3-second penalty there on lap 9, which he'll not be happy about. He's the only one at the moment with a penalty. Unfortunately, Jack Daniels has not finished. Whether he had an accident or he just got fed up. But if you're watching Jack Daniels, please come back, have another go. The first night's never an easy one, and you're up against some of the fastest races about, so don't get disheartened. A little bit of separation going on now. Lado's just got a wee bit of an edge on that Aston of Domar. Massey has taken in third place. The Darkmark has dropped down into sixth, sticking his hard tyres on lap 10. And that's probably a very sensible move, if the hard's taking him on to the end of the race. The hard will last for certain. So we'll just tap down to Massey to see exactly where he is, and we're right on board with him. This guy has got having the fastest lap of the car, got a job and maybe focused. The butcher to ribeyes and 3 sirloins, please. As Gareth just gets rolled by Master G, will not be happy about that. Very good three-way. Dark Mark will be travelling on to get back out to the front where he normally belongs. Fantastic helicopter view of it. Gareth mini mad just on the back of the Master G. Is he going to make that move? No, he can't take it. Master G used an awful lot of ERS there just to hold him off. But I think it's only time before Gareth takes that position. And just going back to JJ Lato, who's still in the front. Domar trailing him by 0.7, so he's in DRS. And Massey is now only 1.3 seconds behind these two guys. Massey's doing a fabulous job so far. In terms of penalties, we've got Master G on 6 seconds and Whitey 3 and Primal 3. And you can see the tires there at the moment for people. JJ Lato still the pit, Massey still the pit, Domar still the pit, Brewdog and A72 sitting in 5th place. Nice to see A72 doing well, and welcome back. Dark Mark's just about to take him and has done. As you can see, guys, I need a bit of practice with this controller, but I'll get there. The two Ferraris are together. The Dark Mark and A72 will work together and maybe get some time gained, but I'm not too sure that A72 will be able to stay with Dark Mark. Massey jumps into 2nd place now. Gareth mini mad is just making a move. Oh yeah, a lovely move around the outside. Don't think he got a track penalty there, but yeah, he made the move. So the McLaren's now in front of the Williams. He will try to blast on and try and catch. Oh, Dark Mark gets a 1:17.1. Takes the fastest lap away from Massey. Quite a good scrap going on here between the Williams and the McLaren of Gareth Mini Mad, and Master G takes it. Oh yeah, this is the battle. Oh, Master G get them and they also have Domar on the back, and Lado's coming behind that. Massey's out front. Dark Mark's got a 13-second behind, but Massey still has to pit, so it'll be interesting to see what goes on there whenever Massey pits. 34 are abroad, and they're doing a bit of slip sliding, and Domar gets a 3-second penalty for multiple track warnings. That's not like him, and he won't be happy. So let's just stay with this group of 5. Behind that, Miguel behind that, Brew Dogs 5 seconds behind them. So everything's changing. Domar's going to try and get this position taken as soon as possible, I reckon, so let's just keep an eye on this. Around these tight corners into the straight. I would say this is where Domar's going to take him. Let's go on board with him. Actually scrapping while on the bottom. I must admit it's been very good to see that none of them have taken each other out because they were racing extremely close there. As they go round the final corner under the straight, it's back with Domar. Is he going to do it again? Have a look at the dark mark. He's all out on his own. Not much fun out there. Massey's all out on his own. But as I say, when everybody gets on their level, be interesting to see just what track positions there are. Unfortunately, my experience in commentating and the game doesn't give me a lot of chance. That's why I was hoping Dragoon could have come in and given me a lot of chance. But again, apologies guys, I can only do my best. As we're on board with nothing on the final. He's penalty free at the minute. So we'll go back to Domar as he's taken that lead back with JJ Lato behind and Gareth Mini behind that. Corners to get the top of the charge. And they'll get up to the RRF and hasn't stopped. While he's at the back of the group at the moment, he's 12 and trying to in it again. Just jump on with Massey and see exactly where he's going to pit. He's on 20 laps now on these hard tyres. Excuse me. Lap 21 of 36 and Massey's still out on the hards. So he must have a plan. The dark mark's only 11 laps on his hards and he's only 6.4 seconds behind. So here goes this pit stop of Massey. We're just going to bring him out. Positions gained from the starting position, Massey dropping down 8 positions, he's now in P4. Is he going to come out in P4? Yep, he's actually come out in P5 just behind Gareth Minimad. So our leader at the moment is Dark Mark. We'll just jump on board with him to give him some love. Unfortunately, he's 7 seconds up with Lato dropping 6.8 and he seems to be gaining as I'm talking. Yeah, the dark mark's on 12 laps and Lato's on 7 laps on the hard, so yeah, I would expect Lato to pick up some time here. So Massey's on the mediums, that was his plan. He took the hards to over 20 laps, then stuck the mediums on while everybody else is on hards. So will this work for him? Quite a bit of catching up to do. He's up against three very experienced drivers, and certainly the Dark Mark is one of them. Dark Mark's managing his ERS very well. He's about 80%, so he's got plenty of the tank to take on anybody that wants to challenge him. Now Domar's back on behind Lato. He's battled the whole race. Take him on the straight. Let's have a look. Here we go. RRF. Well done to JJ Lato for holding that. Slightly improving. Now he's got himself another 2-second penalty. The butcher will not be happy with that. Having a bit of a go at of this Red Bull. And it's good to see A72 back on the track, and especially keeping his car on the track. I wonder, has he taken everybody's advice and stuck that traction control on? Give him a wee bit of confidence in his racing. Certainly by the looks of it here, he's definitely having a better time, sitting in 9th position. Gaming Minions no slouch either, so this could be a good battle. A72's given him plenty of space and plenty of time, but he's just about to go onto the straight here, so can A72 make a move? But more importantly, Miguel's is on the back of them, and up he goes into the inside. That Racing Bull took the opportunity in the inside to take A72. Oh yeah, they're chasing each other. Oh, 3 abroad. They're thinking about it. Oh, the Ferrari. Oh no. Oh no. We got a tapping there. Not too sure who was at fault, but A72 certainly came out worst. With Primal, giving him a bit of love in his Mercedes, but unfortunately he hasn't really been in too many battles, so sorry Primal for not giving you too much airplay today, but here you are. A72's got a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. Primal he's going around that tricky part of the track before he enters the long straight. The helicopter view picks up the Mercedes very well as he speeds down here at 194, 196 miles per hour down that straight. Now things are starting to look a bit different at the front as Dark Mark is 3.4 seconds ahead of Gomar. JJ Latto's on his tail. Massey's down to a 4.5 second gap on Latto. So I'm going to nip back up to the leaderboard, up to the leaders, and have a look at the Dark Mark. As you can see, just quite a distance behind. Got these guys chasing them down at 3.7 seconds behind. We've got everything to do to keep track position here. Domar and Latto are having a great race together. They're interchanging positions lap by lap. Certainly any experience I've had with Domar, he's a very clean driver, so he knows what to do, what not to do, and mostly that I ever watch, he doesn't cause too much ruckus out there. One of our cleaner drivers. Massey's still 4 seconds behind. Back with A72. A72, he's just got himself in front of Gaming Minion, and the Minion's going to have another go. Cause any damage with that little tap around the corner, so let's go on board with Gaming Minion just to see if we can make this pass as we enter the straight. We should have to do RRF. Lost a wee bit of time coming round there. A72 hasn't seen the inside line. Wiley gets another 2-second penalty. 72 for holding that position. JJ Lotto is now 3 seconds behind the dark mark. 29 laps out of 36. 2.8 seconds. You can see them coming. Massey in the background. The 4 of them are coming. The dark mark's been using a bit of battery. He's only got 25%. JJ Lado's got 89% of battery. Whitey's just jumped onto the soft tyres. If anything, he might be able to get a fast lap and get a couple of points that way. So we're on board with the kick Salba now. That's Massey trying to chase him down, but 4.7 seconds behind Omar. Still on the tail. Definitely got him in the sight for 2.3 seconds. Saying to himself, let's do this together as we gather pace on the mark. The dark mark will be very aware of what's going on in his 20-lap-old cars. He's going to keep them on until the end, I would say. There's no point changing them at this stage. So it's a battle of the tyre wear. Massey's 8 laps on mediums might not be just holding the best now, as he seems to be just dropping a bit of time. Oh, you can see now that they're gathering together. 1.4 seconds behind. We go on with dark mark. Oh my goodness, dark mark is going into the pits for 6 laps. He's going to stick a set of soft tyres on and then he's going to try and chase these guys down. I'm certain he's going to put softs on. Yes, he is. Wow. Could this be a masterstroke of genius, or could this be the end? Oh, the Lato's come in as well. He's got the soft tyres on. And Domar's got the soft tyres on, and Massey's got the soft tyres. Oh my goodness, they're all doing exactly the same thing. So it's going to be a battle. It's going to be, may the best racer win here. Oh, Dark Mark's got himself quite a gap. Oh, we've got a safety car. Oh dear, I didn't catch that. This is where I need Dragoon or somebody else beside me to keep me right. But that's late on. I'm not too sure what caused the safety car. Well, unfortunately, I was right about safety cars, or the information I was given was right about the safety cars. Going to be a tearaway end to this race. It definitely is going to be a battle between top guys. lot of ghosting going on. Lap 32. A72 didn't finish, so I'm wondering if he's going to see it. Sorry guys for being a bit vague here, but I'm really not too sure what went on. A72's had a DNF, so I can only presume that he has had an accident bringing the safety car out. But I'm struggling to understand why the guys in front are letting each other through. Just don't know, I'm sorry. But anyway, we've got JJ Lotto in right behind the safety car with the dark mark in second, Omar third, Massey fourth. As I say, it's going to be a sprint to the end. Let's hope the safety car comes in this lap and gives them an opportunity to have at least 4 good laps of a race. So JJ Lado's backing them up. He now takes pole position. He's nearly down to a stop. What's the dark mark in behind him? And they're away. More behind dark mark, not behind him. Dark mark is the Hamilton. He's not. Gallant ever dark mark. Very difficult to do. As 1, 2, 3, 4, Lato, dark mark, Gilmore, Massive, Brewdog's just behind them. Gareth Minimad behind that in the McLaren. Master G in 7, Miguel's in 8. So any of these guys could make a mad move in the next 3 laps. As I say, it's going to be a battle. Dark Mark's holding that position nicely in second. Omar and Massey are going to have a bang at each other very soon, but only 3 laps to make these moves. So they're going around the straight now. Let's see what happens on the straight. RRF here. Anybody? Nobody has RRF yet. Wow. We'll go on with Massive here. Taking the whole of the apex. Nice and tight right there. Corner can get flippy, but they're on themselves. Back on the slightly right here, back on the car. Last corner to the Can he make it stick? No. He's held off by Gilmore on the inside. And that Aston Martin. JJ Lato still holds that lead position. Mark has just stuck the button down while those 2 guys behind battle and has taken the advantage by 1.2 seconds. Now, Can they chase that? I'm very doubtful they can at this stage of the race. They need to behave with each other if they're going to do it. There's only one lap to do it. Dark Mark has pulled away. Oh, Dark Mark has just given himself a 3-second penalty on that corner. He will be poking. That was just so unlike him. But he was pushing really hard to try and separate the two from behind. He just really lost a little bit of concentration and went over the white line. He needs to get 3 seconds. Well, let's have a look at the penalties actually. Okay, the penalties, all three of them are on 3 seconds. So as it stands at the moment, the Dark Mark is our leader and our race winner. Massive Bullbar having a bang at each other. We're on the final lap. Massey 0.8. Yeah, I can't see him pulling this back. Not in those corners. The fireworks are going off, celebrating the win. As Dark Mark comes over the line in first position, with Massey picking up second, Domar third. Oh, JJ Laddo gets third, Massey fourth, Domar fifth. With the penalty, Miguel's comes in sixth, Mini Mad in seventh, Primal on eighth, Master G on ninth. Jimmy Minion in 10th, and Wiley and a dreadful race with lots of incidents. The Dark Mark sticks his hands in the air and sticks his finger up as he takes that win. He takes the win on track. I'm totally confused. Brewdog wins the race. He mustn't have had any penalties, so he then overtook all of them because they had the 3-second penalties. And he's just got himself a race win. I'm very sorry, guys. I get confused. Remember, I am 60 and over, and it's also the first time I've ever done this stream. But congratulations to Brewdog. He obviously kept a clean race. Dark Mark, brilliant race from you. Lato, brilliant race from you. Massey, the usual from you. Domar, clean, competitive race, and Miguel's in sixth. Congratulations to everybody who actually started the race tonight. And Jack Daniels, if you're listening, please come back. And also A72, it was nice to see you racing better tonight. So that's it from me. And again, sorry about the difficulties at the beginning, not being able to cover the qualifying. Thankfully, it was just a one quali tonight and not the three of them, or I would have ended up missing them all. But it was a pleasure doing comms, even though it was a difficult ride. And congratulations to everybody. Welcome Woodsy back next week for the Monday night. And looking forward to Gareth on Wednesday night. And we also have, what's his name? I can't remember his name, that does the Saturday evenings, play golf with him, Shaky. He'll be doing comms on a Saturday night. And of course, the sister division, the TSD Sunday Drive, is Mad Mark V55 on the Sunday. So a very good league, well covered with commentators. Generally speaking, a bunch of clean drivers. Yes, we all make mistakes. We all do taps. Nobody more so than me. And again, it's been a pleasure doing the commentary for tonight. A nifty one, difficult for me to cover everybody. And I hope everybody believes I did okay. And on that note, have a great evening, and I'll speak to you all very soon. Good night from Gavin Bassman.
Gavin Bassman on the microphone. The energy is high, feel the vibe in the zone. Engines roar as the lights go down. Racers ready, it's a battle for the crown. Who will rise? Who will stand tall? On the top step, they'll answer the call. With hearts racing and spirits ignited, the champion's moment is finally sighted. Adrenaline pumping, the crowd is alive. Speeding through corners, they take the dive. Every lap counts, the stakes are set. In this game of skill, there's no room for regret. Listen closely, hear the engine scream. Chasing glory, living the dream. Battles unfold on the asphalt track. In pursuit of victory, there's no turning back. Feel the thrill as the tires grip tight. Under the stars, everything feels right. Each curve a story, each turn a chance. In this high-speed dance, we all advance. As the checkered flag waves, the night concludes. The champion shines in the spotlight's hues. With the roar of the fans, they take their bow. F1 Saturday night.